Very good morning to you. Welcome to our Bird Notes. This is Dwight Davis. Yesterday was the anniversary of the birth of the father of our country, George Washington. His real birthday, the 22nd of February, not the President's Day holiday, which was observed earlier. So I thought this morning we would associate George Washington with a bird. As a matter of fact, it was in this month of February, in the year 1814, that Audubon, in his words now, obtained the first sight of this noble bird, and never shall I forget the delight which it gave me. It was a very large, dark bird, with a large beak and talons, and Audubon, thinking it was a new species, called it the bird of Washington, and gave it the scientific name Falco washingtonii. If America has reason to be proud of her Washington, he said, so has she to be proud of her great eagle. Now, we must remember that Audubon was not a trained scientist, but a largely untutored backwoodsman with a passion for nature and for drawing the birds of America. He traveled this young country with little more than the clothes on his back, his drawing materials, his gun — he shot many birds, including eagles, for study — a flute, and an English translation of the Systeme Naturae of Linnaeus. The majestic eagle that so impressed him was not named by Linnaeus in his scientific nomenclature, so Audubon called it Falco washingtonii, the bird of Washington. This bird is still around, though it no longer carries the name that Audubon gave it. You see, his bird of Washington was an immature bald eagle. Audubon persisted in believing that this bird was a new species and not the same bird that he had already painted on 2 occasions as the bald eagle. The immature bald eagle, of course, lacks the white head and tail of the adult. It takes 3 or 4 years for the dark, immature bird to obtain the striking adult plumage. Additionally, these young birds can appear a bit larger than the adults. So Audubon's mistake was a natural one, but I think his idea was a good one. Bird of Washington has a more impressive ring to it than bald eagle. However, even if Washington's name is no longer associated with his eagle, the one that he used to see along the Potomac, we can at least take satisfaction in the fact that the eagle has made a comeback in the first president's home state.